Hey there decorators, gardening enthusiasts, and future green thumbs. Today, I'm diving into the world of small garden ideas, designs, and the wonderful benefits of cultivating your own little patch of nature. First off, let's talk about the magic of small gardens. They might be compact, but their potential is enormous. Whether you have a tiny balcony, a small patio, or just a corner in your backyard, there's always room for a garden. And trust me, the rewards are plentiful. One of the coolest things about small gardens is their versatility. You can get super creative with the space you have. Vertical gardens, hanging planters, raised beds, or even a mini herb garden on your windowsill. There are endless possibilities to explore. Think outside the box and make the most of every nook and cranny. Now, when it comes to design, it's all about your personal style and the vibe you want to create. Some popular trends in garden design these days include the use of natural materials like stone and wood, incorporating sustainable gardening practices, and creating spaces that promote biodiversity. Consider adding elements like a small water feature for tranquility, a cozy seating area to enjoy your green oasis, or mixing different plant textures and colors for an eye-catching display. And don't forget about lighting. Adding some fairy lights or solar-powered lanterns can really elevate the ambience, especially in the evenings. Speaking of plants, the options are endless. You can go for ornamental plants, fragrant flowers, edible herbs and veggies, or a mix of everything. Think about what you love. Maybe it's growing your own tomatoes, having a collection of succulents, or creating a butterfly garden with vibrant blooms. Now let's chat about the incredible benefits of having a small garden. First and foremost, it's a fantastic stress reliever. There's something therapeutic about getting your hands dirty and nurturing living things. Gardening can improve your mood, reduce anxiety, and help you unwind after a long day. It's also an opportunity to connect with nature, even if you live in a bustling city. Having your own green space allows you to observe the rhythms of the natural world up close, from the growth of a seedling to the dance of butterflies and bees. And hey, let's not forget the practical perks. Growing your own herbs, veggies, or fruits can save you money and ensure you have fresh, organic produce at your fingertips. Plus, it's an eco-friendly choice. You're reducing your carbon footprint by growing your own food and creating a habitat for beneficial insects and birds. Now here's a pro tip. Start small and grow from there. Don't feel overwhelmed by trying to create a sprawling garden right away. Begin with a few pots or a small raised bed. Learn about the plants you're interested in, their needs, and how to care for them. Gardening is a journey, and it's okay to take it one step at a time. Let's talk about maximizing space. Vertical gardening is a fantastic way to make the most out of limited space. Think about installing wall-mounted planters, trellises, or using hanging baskets to grow trailing plants or herbs. This not only adds a visual appeal but also allows you to grow more plants in a small area. If you have a balcony or patio, consider using tiered shelves or stacking planters to create a multi-level garden. This not only adds depth but also provides ample space for different types of plants, creating a mini paradise in a confined area. Now let's focus on plant selection. For small gardens, choosing plants that suit the space is crucial. Opt for dwarf varieties or compact plants that won't overpower the area. Succulents, dwarf shrubs, and small perennial flowers like violas, pansies, or dwarf marigolds are excellent choices. Additionally, consider using herbs like basil, thyme, or mint, which not only look great but also serve a functional purpose in your kitchen. Another exciting trend gaining traction is the concept of foodscaping. This involves blending ornamental plants with edible ones, creating a beautiful and functional garden. Imagine mixing colorful lettuce varieties with flowers like nasturtiums or planting strawberries in between ornamental shrubs. It's a win-win, beauty and bounty in one space. Now let's not forget about the importance of soil health. Utilize high-quality potting mix or compost to ensure your plants have the nutrients they need to thrive. Consider adding slow-release fertilizers to potted plants for a continuous nutrient supply. Watering is key, especially in small gardens where plants are closely packed. Be mindful not to overwater, which can lead to root rot. Consider using drip irrigation systems or self-watering containers to maintain optimal moisture levels without the risk of waterlogging. As for aesthetics, mixing textures and colors can create an engaging visual impact. Contrast foliage shapes and colors, experiment with different plant heights, and use containers in various materials and sizes to add diversity to your garden. Furthermore, integrating eco-friendly practices can enhance your small garden. Collect rainwater in barrels to use for watering, incorporate native plants to support local wildlife, and avoid chemical pesticides by using natural pest control methods like companion planting or introducing beneficial insects. Let's touch on the therapeutic aspect of gardening. Many studies have shown that spending time in nature and nurturing plants can have immense benefits for mental health. Whether it's the calming effect of being surrounded by greenery or the sense of accomplishment from seeing plants grow, gardening has been linked to reduced stress levels and improved overall well-being. It's like a natural therapy session right in your own backyard. Moreover, small gardens offer an opportunity to contribute positively to the environment, no matter how limited the space. They can act as mini ecosystems, supporting local biodiversity by providing shelter and food for birds, bees, butterflies, and beneficial insects. Choosing native plants further encourages a healthy ecosystem by attracting local wildlife and requiring fewer resources to thrive. Small gardens also play a role in sustainable living. Growing your own fruits, vegetables, and herbs at home reduces reliance on store-bought produce that may have traveled long distances, thereby cutting down carbon emissions associated with transportation. Additionally, practicing composting and recycling organic waste from your garden contributes to reducing landfill waste and enriches the soil naturally. Let's not overlook the sense of community that gardens can foster. Even in urban settings, shared community gardens or small plots in residential areas bring people together. They provide a space for neighbors to interact, share gardening tips, exchange surplus produce, and build a sense of camaraderie. It's amazing how a small garden can be a catalyst for creating connections among people from diverse backgrounds, all united by their love for plants. Moreover, small gardens can be educational hubs, especially for kids. Involving children in gardening activities teaches them about nature, the life cycle of plants, and where their food comes from. It instills a sense of responsibility and fosters a love and appreciation for the environment from an early age. Now let's touch on the importance of continuous learning in gardening. No matter how experienced you are, there's always something new to learn in the world of gardening. Stay curious, explore different techniques, try new plant varieties, and learn from both successes and failures. Gardening is a journey of discovery and growth, both for your plants and yourself. Oh, and let's not forget the sense of accomplishment when you see your plants thriving and blooming. There's nothing quite like the feeling of seeing your hard work pay off. Remember, gardening is a learning experience. You might encounter some challenges along the way, like pests, weather issues, or plants not doing as well as you hoped. But that's all part of the journey. Embrace the learning curve and don't be afraid to ask for advice from fellow gardeners or do some research online. In conclusion, small gardens are a big deal. They bring joy, beauty, and a sense of connection to nature into your life, no matter the size of your space. Get creative, experiment with designs, choose plants that make you happy, and enjoy the incredible journey of nurturing your own little piece of paradise. Small gardens pack a punch when it comes to benefits. They're therapeutic, environmentally impactful, community building, and educational. So, whether you're tending to a balcony garden, a small backyard plot, or a collection of potted plants on your windowsill, you're contributing to a greener, happier, and more connected world. So, what are you waiting for? Get out there, grab your gardening gloves, and let's start digging into this wonderful world of small gardens. Cheers to green thumbs and happy growing!